Today we're going to swim with wild sweetwater dolphins and visit an indigenous tribe.
Okay, it is 6:30 a.m. and I'm a little bit late for breakfast. We got up super early today because today's a really exciting day. Today we're going to see river dolphins, Amazon river dolphins, and potentially going to swim with them. They are not domesticated, they are free in a lagoon, but you can get into the water there, and because they're very curious creatures, sometimes they come up and touch you and surround you. Obviously it's not allowed to touch the animals if they don't approach or to chase them, but they told us that since they're very intelligent, very curious, usually they come up to the humans and expect them. So we are really stoked for that. But before that we have a 3-hour car ride, so that's why we got up so early. Buenos dias. And it's Colombia, so that's why at 6:30 in the morning obviously the music has to be playing loud. Alright, let's see where the others are for breakfast.
And just a few minutes after we left our hotel, we started seeing the first monkeys of the day.
There are so many monkeys here. These are the small ones. Look, still more coming. More and more, the whole family. And then they're climbing up the tree and crossing the road over here.
After seeing this numerous monkey family crossing the road, we had to continue our 3 to 4 hours drive in a non-pavimented road to the middle of nowhere.
Our guide just told us that the whole area where we're driving through right now, 25 years ago or more or less, was part of the FARC guerrilla area. So all the coca plantains, everything here was managed by the FARC. Nowadays, there is still, here in this area, there's no guerrilla, nothing, and also no coca plantation anymore. Everybody's really happy nowadays. It's very peaceful, very tranquil, and it really is. Bogota is way more dangerous than being here. So I have no problem, even in the small town, taking out my camera. We have been driving around in the night without any problems somewhere in the backcountry. So it's really impressive. Like everybody we met here says, like nothing happens here. Don't worry, nothing is going to happen to you nor to us. I can definitely recommend if you have the possibility to come here. You definitely should, because it's very impressive and very interesting to see all of this firsthand. Now we have 3 hours of unpaved road ahead of us, so shake it, baby!
Finally, after 3 hours of shaking the body, we've got to the next stage. A canoe drive of about 40 minutes in the purest nature.
Absolutely mind-blowing beautiful. You can hear all the birds around.
It seems like we've got to our destination.
Vamos a bajar ahí con cuidado.
Bueno, listo.
Gris es el marinero.
¿La calor? A ver.
Yo tenía que descargar dos cámaras al mismo tiempo, eso no fue tan fácil.
Thanks to the hero Christian, our both cameras are saved and sound, and we could continue our 20 minutes walk to our stay for the night.
So, although we are just walking a little bit and there is no inclination or nothing, due to the humidity here, it's very exhausting, it's crazy. Every time you inhale, you have the feeling like you're inhaling against the resistance. Anyways, it's a great walk, it's really nice. It's also really sweaty.
This area was completely destroyed by glyphosate, the herbicide which is used for killing the cocaine plantains. However, glyphosate doesn't only destroy the cocaine plants, but also the whole nature around it. This area was bought by a family that envisioned reforestation and nature for attracting tourists. Later, they discovered that they were gifted by the precious lagoon with dolphins. Which name would you give him?
No, Snowball. Porque está chiquito y gordito. Because he's small and round.
And he loves cats.
Snowball. Before we go in the water with the dolphins, we have to get rid of all the anti-mosquito stuff and
Chemicals?
sunscreen and stuff. And the showers, well, usually they have normal showers here, but they're out of order.
So we have this sophisticated method
Okay.
of showering.
I just saw a puma. It crossed here. I saw the back part and the tail. It was completely black and it just passed like really, really fast.
The experience of seeing a rare panther and so many wild animals, it is something I will never forget. After a 20 to 30 minutes walk from our stay, we arrived at the lagoon. We're very excited to see the dolphins.
Che.
Pánfila.
Eulalia.
Tatis.
So they are appearing apparently if you call them, so that's what we are doing. They have all names, apparently there are 5, they have names. And they call them tatis.
Pánfila.
So we have been looking for about maybe 20 minutes or so?
Les gusta mucho.
About-
Yeah, about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes for the dolphins, and finally they appeared. Apparently somewhere in front of us, so let's see.
La hembra por lo general es lo mismo que verlas a ustedes, tiene sus 2 teticas y su parte vaginal. Y el macho es como vernos a nosotros. Viene bien cargado, 25 centímetros, igual que nosotros. Ahí salió.
Salí, te tomamos fotos.
Ahí está la bebé, esa es Mafe.
Oh, la hermosa.
Once we were sure the dolphins were around us, it was time to go into the water.
Gia also is calling the dolphins. Keep calling the dolphins. Call the dolphins again. And this is how you call a dolphin. But it seems to work.
It actually worked.
Also the water is really warm, like probably 30 degrees. So it's really nice to be here in the water.
Not sure if it was our call, but soon enough the dolphins started getting closer to us.
Aquí está.
Ay, mira, ahí está la cuerda, ahí fue.
Uy, aquí están. Aquí está.
¿Te está tocando?
Sí.
Están tocando con la trompita.
Sí, con la trompita están como acariciando.
Se metieron las dos por
So from
debajo
time
de
to
las
time
piernas, cogí los dos picos
they
abajo.
actually come up and they haven't been coming up like to surface, huh? That was one. But they do touch your legs and everything. And Margarita's calling them. Apparently it works, so they have been around for quite a lot.
Hola. Está levantando el pie.
It's absolutely an amazing experience. And also really nice that it's like in nature, like you can't see even 20 centimeters, so you can't swim towards them, you can't go pursue them. Or the only thing you can do is just be in the water and wait if somebody touches you. So it's also a very natural, very unobstructive experience. It's really, really nice.
They love to play with the rope, so we throw the rope and then they catch it like a dog, and then you play with them. But they don't let me like touch them. They don't come close enough, so it's just like playing rope with the dolphin.
Ahí está. Ay, mira. Ahí pasó por mis pies.
Ya se quedó, amigos.
Ven, aquí está.
Voy.
Gracias, Tati. Muy bien, Tati. Gracias, Tati.
Ahí está. Ay, la soltó.
Dale que ya vuelve y la coge. Muy bien, Tati. Gracias.
We loved every single moment with the dolphins in this fairy tale lagoon. Having wild animals wanting to interact with you on their own time and own conditions is something invaluable.
So I hope you can hear something because the wind is very loud. I hope we managed to take some footage, but suddenly like there was a thunderstorm coming along and it got like this dark, and the boat was like this much over the waterline because it's not really watertight, these types of boats. I was very scared of my camera gear, but it was a really sort of crazy but also very interesting experience. And then just out of fun, Gia was shouting out the names of the dolphins, and suddenly, choop, next to us one appeared. So it was a really crazy but very fun experience. It's a great day.
We were lucky enough to get home before the next storm came. Next day, we started a chill morning admiring the beauty of the place we spent the night in.
Hola, bienvenidos al departamento del Guaviare, comienzo de la Amazonía. Hacia el sur, el río Guaviare ya divide la Amazonía. El Guaviare, tierra de progreso, estamos en Villa Lilia, agroecoturístico, empresa de turismo que estamos cambiando la otra cultura del departamento del Guaviare, donde Guaviare no es solamente droga, no es narcotráfico. Guaviare es turismo, Guaviare es humanidad, Guaviare es belleza, Guaviare es compartir. Los invitamos a todo el mundo. a este bello departamento del Guaviare.
This lovely family are the best hosts you can hope for. Every meal was prepared with so much love, and they want to share with us all the knowledge they have on the dolphins and all the nature around.
So, in case you wondered how a cacao plant looks like, this is how your cacao and your chocolate grows. Pretty cool, I've never seen one before. And I think the cacao beans are inside.
Here Horacio was showing us the process of making cacao powder.
Y toda esta agüita. Después queda la pepita allá así y se pone el sol. 3, 4 días, depende, ya como esté. Ya después de todo está en candela. Después de que esto esté en candela, ya se muele y queda ya el cacaíto así.
Queda así como.
After such a beautiful morning, it was time for us to go back to San Jose del Guaviare.
So, we are drenched. But it's also nice, like it's not cold, so once you're wet, it really doesn't matter anymore. So it's really nice, it's a really fun experience actually. You don't even put on any waterproof jackets or something because there's no point really. And once you're drenched from top to bottom, really there's nothing to worry about. Luckily we have waterproof backpacks, so the gear is safe. But other than that, it's just fun. It's really just fun to have one of these tropic downpours.
Back in the capital of Guaviare, our guide company had an amazing surprise for us. They brought us to an indigenous reservation to hear their story, try their food, and experience their traditions. This traditional meal is made of fish, plantain, and cassava paste, and it was cooked for hours in fire. In the time we were here, this man told us the story of where the tribe came from. And actually, in this settlement, there is not only one tribe, but several, all from different origins and languages, but all have one thing in common. They were forced to leave their ancestral grounds due to illicit forestry, minery, agriculture, or war. These tribes have lost a big part of their culture, and sadly the Guaviare was a region in war for many, many years. And they have been fighting for decades against the government to be able to preserve just a small piece of forest here, since development is all what matters to a modern society. But now, once tourism has arrived to the region, these communities see an opportunity to preserve and share with the world their culture and earn money with it, instead of just trying to integrate with the modern society to be able to survive while losing their ancestral culture.
Up next, we visit a colorful river, see some stunning landscapes, and of course, see monkeys again.
Thanks for watching!
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button below.
And leave us a comment. We would like to hear your opinions and thoughts.